Formule V is op die wegspringrooster. Ons wag nou net vir die groen lig. Die groen lig is aan en weg gaan hulle Hein later gaan met die motor aan die linkerkant van die skerm. Behoort eerste in die Ganstraat te gaan. Daar gaan 'n paar van die manne bietjie wyd en soek 'n bietjie meer baan wat daar uiteindelik beskikbaar is. Motor nommer 3 daar sou Johan Gierike wat toe nou in elk geval die voortou neem. Johan Gierike wat die voortou neem as hulle hier deur die Ganstraat gaan. 33 motors in hierdie wedren as hulle daar deur die Ganstraat kom op pad na die geel bladsy draai daar. Een van die motors alreeds uit die wedren uit en die eerste klomp motors is alreeds deur die geel bladsy draai as hulle daar deur beweeg. Motor nommer 22 so 'n klein skoot van hom gesien daar en bietjie wyd gaan die manne daar. Dit is Dieter Legne en daar koop 'n man 'n groot plaas. Hy het sommer nou besluit hy gaan maar daar slaap vanaand. Hy gaan nie verder met hierdie wedren nie. En die eerste klomp is al deur die tweede S en dit is 'n mengelmoes van 1300 cc Volkswagen enjinkies as hulle daar deur gaan. Ons het net nog gekyk na die rondetye. Hierdie motors is 2 sekondes stadiger as wat die Formule Fords is teen 'n 1300 teen 'n 1600 cc. Al hierdie motors lieflik uitgebring hierso, mooi geverf en al die werk is baie goed gedoen. Vorige wedren ons sien daar kom 'n string motors af daar in die IGE poulvlakkie in die linkerhand se draai en daar word hard gewerk. Hulle is in 4de rad daarso as hulle daar onder deur gaan. Nou is 'n 3de rad toe. Nommer 3 wat daar in die voortou is nog steeds Johan Gierike, Alan Koenig wat in die tweede posisie is nou daarso. Van die manne wat in die prentjie daar is Jimmy Dunn wat ook in die prentjie is daar. Beweeg deur die Continental draai en deur die Awa draai. Daar is verwikkelinge, almal verander posisies sover hulle afgaan. Beweeg na links dat hulle nie grystroom kan neem nie. Motor nommer 4 ook daar in die prentjie. Dit is Alan Koenig wat verlede keer vir ons die kamera op sy motor gehad het as hulle daar deur die NTN draai beweeg. Is soos ek gesê 33 motors in hierdie wedren. Maar aksie het ons nooit 'n tekort aan in hierdie wedren nie. Motor nommer 6 daar Jeff Thornton as hulle daar deur National Panasonic draai gaan en geweldig hard word aan die stuur geruk om hierdie motors op die baan te hou. 9 rondes oor in hierdie wedren en aan die voortou en dit lyk vir my een van die stadiger motors het sommer maar net gestop. Gelukkig het al die manne verby hom gekom en die voorlopers is al reeds deur die Ganstraat. Daar gaan hulle nou deur. Motor nommer 2 dan Bruce Robinson wat nou voorloop en in die tweede plek is Johan Gierike. Motor nommer 4 dan Alan Koenig in die derde posisie. Vierde lyk vir my soos nommer 44 en dit is Trevor Bowell. Dit lyk vir my soos hy in die 4de posisie daar as hulle daar op pad is na die Topsport S. Deur die eerste Topsport S gaan hulle. Kyk hoe gly daai motors. Is dit nommer 55? Ek het verkeerd gekyk daar. Dit is Andrei Visser wat daar deur gekom het. Deur die tweede Topsport S, die Winfield Heuwel lê voor hulle en die Westbank draai is die volgende een wat moet aangewerk word. Eerste 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 motors sit so by mekaar en in die 5de posisie daar is vir Jeff Thornton. Deur die Westbank draai, almal bly daarom op die baan. Nou daar in die IGE mynskag af. Na die linkerhand se draai is 'n vol krag draai as hulle daar deur gaan en 'n lieflike vertoning hier deur die Twin-cylinder Formule 4 motors as hulle daar deur kom. Eerste 5, 6 motors kom deur daarso. Dan het ons nommer 28 en 20. 28 is 1 Pepper en 20 kyk ons na Joe Ekman wat ook vir die laaste wedren 'n geweldige goeie skou vir ons hier opgesit het. Deur die Awa draai na links daar en hier kom hulle in die heuwel af en dit lyk vir my tog of daar nou 'n bietjie verwikkelinge is tussen hierdie motors. Dit lyk vir my soos Johan Gierike wat daar na die binnekant beweeg en Johan Gierike van die voortou as hulle daar deurkom. Johan Gierike wat 'n baie stywe lyn moet vat as hulle daar deurkom. Motor nommer 4 ook Alan Koenig daarso. Dan het ons 2 Bruce Robinson wat ook in die prentjie is. Lieflike vertoning deur hierdie motors, Roger, as hulle daar deur die National Panasonic draai kom nou.
Well, it's certainly fast and furious, this one. I was just about to say, Graham, that Bruce Robinson on Johan Gierike's backyard has taken the lead, and in fact Gierike beat Robertson down at Welkom, which is Robertson's home circuit, and there was a swap over and suddenly Gierike went into the lead. Oh, here's some action that we've just had on the National Panasonic corner, 66 and 43. That's Jan Wasserman and Patrick Green losing it in a big way, and there's action. You see what happens when open wheels touch. That's an anxious moment.
Die hoogste snelheid gaan aan Gierike, motor nommer 3, 162,5 km/h as hulle daar deur Continental beweeg.
And they're practicing this sort of racing at speeds anything up to 180 k's in other part of the circuit. And if they touch wheels, it's going to be very dicey, as you've seen a little earlier in this race. And he's saying, come past. Maybe he can't hold on to that toe as Gierike comes through there. One of the old tricks, of course, is say, come past and you keep it open. The chap thinks, what's wrong with my car? I can't get past you. Here they go, and Gierike's gone now to the front. Koenig's certainly not going to let him get away with it as they come round the National Panasonic. Gierike wants the South African Championship, that's for sure. And he's in number 3, just the 2 laps to go. 8 laps of this race is gone, so we're talking 7.5 kilometers to go. Gericke won the race last time out at Kyalami when Hein Ladekhan went out through a technical infringement, a small infringement. They are so particular about the specification. You cannot have a washer or a nut that is not genuine Volkswagen on your motor car. And it's Gericke. Now he then got the race. He took this race. Robertson in third position behind Koenig. The Koenigs, of course, the whole family, John Koenig and Peter Koenig, all been in Twin Saver V racing for many years. This is normally where you can do it as a last chance, but they've all closed up a lot closer. Thornton's coming into the picture. Don't discount him. It looks like almost like a hunchback as he comes out of there, number 6. And just behind him is Andre Visser. Two of the drivers, the prominent ones, to have vanished from the picture. Hein Ladekhan, I think we saw him in that original picture that we saw of a car that had pranged. That was Hein Ladekhan, and Ian Pepper's gone out as well. So Gericke in the front there, being worried all the time about Koenig. Robertson in third, but don't discount Thornton. He's close enough to do it. We've got a lap and a half to go as they come under those Porsche flags. Now this time they're catching us out, coming over the other side of the screen. They're spread out. Now they're starting to get tricky because all the plans you've made, you've been watching those wheels, you've been listening to the note of his engine, where he changes gears, and then you decide, right, now I'm going to go for it. And you leave it to the last lap. And they are just following him to the line. Now 1 or 2 of them will see if they can pass him on the way to the line. Can they? If you get squeezed in, you can't do it. Robertson squeezes him out, so Koenig couldn't test that one out. But there's Thornton looking down at his instruments. Behind him, he's got Visser, Andre Visser, in number 55, and he's from Vanderbijl Parkway. A lot of these drivers, and that's Robertson out of the way. No, but he's not out of the way because here he comes back again, and that's driving for you. Bruce Robertson, is he in control? He certainly is. That's the fastest he's ever got through yellow pages. Now it's getting ragged. It is getting ragged now as Gericke watches the action in his mirrors if he's got time to watch it. But how's that for Robertson? Lost out to Thornton. Fist on his tail. I think his heart's in his mouth this time. But he didn't lift not one little bit. This is the type of racing we have in South Africa. Kamikaze stuff. They just keep the foot down and they just control it as they slide from left to right. Great stuff. But Koenig is into second position. I don't think he's going to get Gericke now. Thornton and Robertson trying to make a comeback, but Visser's going for him. Visser in 55 is trying to go for Bruce Robertson from Velkom as they come down the hill. Koenig in the front. I beg your pardon. Gericke in the front. Koenig is second. Third is Thornton. There he comes through now, number 6. Then it's Robertson in 4. And number 2, rather, in 55 is Andre Visser. Ekman's not far behind them. Jimmy Dunn and Bruce Nielsen come next for the next 3 places up to 8. As they go round Arva, they're out of Conti, round Arva. This time they come through where we expect them. Under those Porsche flags, down Arva Hill, down to NTN. It's going to be Hans Gericke is going to do it. He's leading the championship. It looks like he's going to pull it off. But who is going to get second? It's going to be Alan Koenig, certainly in number 4. And there's Robertson going through the inside. He's getting, has he got Jeff Thornton? He's done it. He's got back to third position at least and retrieved a point. Or has he, as they come to the line? It's Gericke gets it ahead of Koenig, and Robertson just makes it to the line by no more than the thickness of his paint as he came across the line with Andre Visser in 5th position. It's always been good racing in the Twin Saver V's, and this is no exception. And then we've got George Exman. There you see him in 29 was next Jimmy Dunn, and 8 was Bruce Nielsen. Very good racing from the Twin Saver V's. And 16 at the last moment, making a big effort, Shane Dol Milan in the Continental V. He's gone off on National Panasonic corner, and that's the end of his race. And the flag's out from John Wheeler as these others go on their victory lap. And wherever you look around the circuit, there's always racing. Like there's somebody with the nose off his motor car. And here they come into Panasonic. A little bit of action there as we come to the end of this race. This is Panasonic, the last corner, and he's totally lost it. That's Shane Milan losing it totally. At this moment, he's on the right-hand side of the track. Now he decides to go and park on the left-hand side. It's desperate stuff. There's the Armco waiting, and he turns it just in time. And that car takes it, having very lucky there, could have done a lot more damage. And a lovely shot there from our cameraman down at National Panasonic. So he had to work for it, Johan Gericke. There he is. He's won it. He's leading the championship and stays ahead. Then Alan Koenig second. Bruce Robertson with heart-stopping driving got to third ahead of Jeff Thornton. He passed him in the last corner. Andre Visser, very good drive. And then George Ekman in 6th position.
Nou wat doen jy nou, Martin?